More welcome to the Curious Expedition. In the last episode, Expedition 5 of 6, which we came out of with a lot of stuff. However, we sadly lost one of our members, and I hope we can get a good replacement this time. Aside of that, we are currently in the lead, so if we don't do terribly bad this round, we should actually be able to finish this successfully. So, bring your map and compass and let's play the Curious Expedition. I think we also discovered a hidden land, the merciless burning drylands. Okay, high volcanic activity. I don't like that. I'm going to go with this one, even though this is probably better. But it's also more dangerous, because I really don't want to run into the volcanoes. They actually changed that. Before that you only lost the 10 sanity if you ran through fires. Now you can lose people by fire, which makes sense, but it also makes those areas very risky. And I'd rather not mess up with the final expedition. Okay, I do not want your treasure map. The thing is, you never know when... Did I have charismatic? I don't think I picked it, so I'm just going to recruit this guy for the sake of having the extra carry capacity. And we'll purchase some equipment. Let's see. We basically threw away most of our stuff last time to carry home our loot. So I want this, I want this. Did I throw away my ropes? Why would I do that? 5 machetes should do. 3 of those. It would be tempting to bring a tent this time. I'll just go with whiskey again. This is only to tide us over until we basically find something to kill. Okay, we have 4 funds remaining, so we'll spend those. There is no need in leaving leftover funds on the last expedition, because currently there is no like post-game, like in Wario Land, for example, where you had to store money for, what do you want, a castle or something. We don't have that. We don't need that. We want to spend everything now. So, deal, and off we go to the final expedition. Loading, generating stuff, and come on. Now, one thing you do need to remember is that this is the 6th expedition, so almost no animal you encounter will be on its own. Also, sailor bonus is basically they gain more sight from those flares. Also, yeah, first check is always make sure to see where the edge of the map is, so you know in which direction to walk in. Okay. We'll start by wasting some of our machetes. Ooh, a shrine. Some cracks. Well, screw it. We have to get something out of this. So, ooh, a tome page of fire. Not the most useful spell to have, but okay. So mountains erupted. Yeah, we've seen that. I also think it doesn't I think it always tries to avoid putting those mountains so you can't win the map anymore. However, the mountains might, I think they might destroy things that are in their path. Also, thanks to the region points we had accumulated, we could level up our sailor to level 4 right away, which I think is amazing. Also note that we have a crap load of spare bullets, so I'm going to definitely use one of them right now. Just so this stack gets removed. Woohoo! Okay, I totally forgot about that. Okay. By the way, 3 eyes and the gun is no combo, and those frame dice only mean they only have sides with something on them. There are no blank sides on them. So I think that's just for your planning if you have to reroll them to see which ones are basically better to remove right now than others. Okay, so this and... screw it, we have them. There is no point in keeping those bullets. Oh, I can only use a certain amount of them per turn. That makes sense. Okay, and around here we have 9 shields. That's more than enough, it seems. They should, however, add this to the description. Like saying that you can only use so and so many of them in a round. I mean, okay, it makes sense, because otherwise you would be pretty much unbeatable. Okay, take all of that. I'm not going to touch the meat for now. I'm going to leave that until... I might not. Also, blue creatures are very hard to aggro. They might if you spend too much time in their vicinity. Ugh, seriously. Okay, yeah, aggro chance 0%, so we really can't anger those. We can attack them though, if I felt like doing that, but it's kind of dangerous. And we are currently pretty full, so there is little to gain from that. However, we will explore whatever this is. Okay, elephant tusks. We'll take them just in case, but I don't think that we will gain too much out of them. Simply because we we can sell them, but that's about it, and I don't want to sell them. I actually do want to sell them, but I prefer to get something that gives me more fame than wealth. And elephant tusks are massively valuable. So that's the hot springs I was talking about earlier, where you can restore or where you can cure any wounded units. Also, this is mission 6, so we will need 3 seals to unearth the pyramid. And as usual, I'm trying to avoid resting, so I'm not going to explore those hot springs. Come on. Those guys make the game certainly make the game interesting, because you never know when they will erupt. At least maybe you can tell, but I don't bother counting the days like between the eruptions. So yeah, it's always a bit of a gamble whether or not you can make it, but I do like it. I must say that I like it. I also had this I don't know if you saw the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth with what's his name, Brendan Fraser, I think. What I have to make it to the thing within a certain time, or otherwise they are trapped there. I'm trying to not to spoil anything, so yeah. Okay, can I get through there before this volcano erupts? Most likely not. Okay, we will wait this time. Let's have a bottle of whiskey and wait. Now you can, if you have a very, very large a very large head start, or if you're very far ahead of your opponents, you can just take the balloon out of this mission, but I want to finish it properly, so... Okay, I was afraid this might spread, but it doesn't seem to, hopefully. Let's just play some bongos and make the next member of our crew alcoholic. And then wait for the fires to die down. Come on, die down, fires. Stupid fires. Okay, I don't know what's burning on those ashes anymore, but apparently they still are, so anyway, we'll kill those birds. We will kill those 2 birds in several shots, I guess. We'll have to. I'm not going to throw in my spare bullets right now, but I will most certainly once I have to, which is now. I mean, I have 20 of them anyways, so I need to free space before they start occupying all my space. Come on, aim shot. There we go. I have one more roll and one more bullet. Haha. So I can finish off this one bird. Come on, die. Which means I will gain 4 feathers out of this, which is amazingly much for me. Ouch. But yeah, it's always risky to attack those birds because they do so much damage. It's annoying. They do so much damage. Whoa, we got this. So this aim shot. As I said, it's one of the best damaging combos you can get because it deals 10 damage. So it's worth every single die you can throw in there. Especially because the gun die don't have any additional value anyway, so... can I get 2 more? Yes. I'm just going to burn through them because I can, because I don't want to risk losing any track members here. We need everybody to carry home our loot. Also, now we have too much meat. I never thought I could say that, but we have too much meat now. I don't actually care about my people being alcoholics. So, screw this. We are drinking as if there's no tomorrow, because there might as well not be. By the way, there was a bug in previous versions of the game that basically gave you, I think it gave you feathers every time you were helping a native. Sometimes when you rested there was a native needing help, so you would have to fight like a gorilla or a crocodile or something. And you wouldn't loot the creature as you would normally, but you would just gain feathers out of it, which was... I mean, it was okay. It wasn't a loss for you, because you gained a whole lot of feathers. And as you saw earlier, feathers are very, very good for... Actually, they are one of the best items you can take home with you, because they are so valuable. A long-forgotten pathway led to a small patch of grass by the water. Although it was crystal clear, we could not catch a glimpse of the bottom. Look into the road at night. Wait until the moon's rays illuminate the depths. An image began to take shape. A golden temple enclosed within thick jungle. Okay, where is it? That was kinda useless. You sometimes get the location of the pyramid here. But this is a bug that it shows you the location of itself. Which you are no doubt aware of, that it is there. And of course another volcano. So I'm trying to go through the not so flammable looking parts. For some reason mushroom forests seem to not be set on fire by volcanic eruptions, so I found that useful to know. Although we're still fooling around here. And more volcanoes. I hate volcanoes. Did I mention that already? I hate them. Okay. I can try to attack this tiger. However, I find it might be more beneficial to just head up here. Again, I will not rest here. We will not rest. We don't need to rest because we have so much meat that we should be able to travel quite far without needing to take a break. Okay, go on. We might as well anger this crab. I don't care, because crabs and birds are, as you've seen, the greatest things to annoy. So we will do that. We will annoy the crap out of this crab. I'm sorry I had to. And attack. Ugh, I hate how it's so laggy. Come on, throw this over, this over. Also, in case I sound a bit tired, I've just been recording all those Curious Expedition episodes in one go, because the save function is something that I always missed, as embarrassing as that is. And it's also, it seems to be... I read it was buggy. It would like give you the same quest several times if you were unlucky. Right now the game is coded so that you do not gain the same quest. So if you have the 80 days quest, you cannot gain that again. Okay, you can only add in 3 bullets. I forgot about that. Okay, end the round. Ooh, this will hurt. No, it won't. Haha. I outsmarted you, crab. Let's see if we can get the gun, so I don't have to throw in more bullets here. No. We did not get the gun. Damn. Didn't want to do that. This, come on, this and that. Aim, and off we go. Okay. So, a whole lot of crab meat. Oh my god, those give you a 10 stack of meat? How mad is that? I mean, just look how much meat we have. We can actually we can walk until the end of time with that. Well, not that long, but you get my point. Okay, the bad news is this is a one of the seals. Ugh, and I don't have torches. And I really wish there was a way to get rid of volcanoes, because this, I don't know if you can blow it up with dynamite. That would be a thing I would definitely be interested in looking into next time. I will try this with in one of my next games. Not sure if I'll do it on camera. If you like the Curious Expedition that much, you can of course tell me that, and I will record until, well, I will just keep doing 1 episode a week, but still. Oh, by the way, they fixed another bug here where sometimes your pack animals would actually comment on your steaks. So your donkey would go, this is the finest meat I've ever tasted. Which is kind of weird. But it was interesting to see. It's those little things that, for example, you see in the Dwarf Fortress development blog, when he has like some really weird stuff happening. Like, I don't know, dwarves... what was it? I read that lately and I had to really laugh about it. I think he said dwarves were basically, or humans, they had a poetry festival, and then they had some sportive event, and they were just throwing the strings of their lyres around. So things like that, and this is stuff that's unintentional but kind of hilarious, and this was one of those cases, or one of the older things. I really should read this blog again, where zombies would, or undead would, wake you up in the middle of the night to ask if they could help you or something. That's another thing that's just downright hilarious if you read it. And he puts it in his dead serious tone. It's just amazing, and sort of it makes me wish I was actually good at programming shit, but I am not. I definitely am not a programmer, and I don't think this will ever change. Also, I'm not going to throw in more bullets here, because I think this will do as well. Just end the round and do this, and of course he has to beak us. Ow, 7 damage. Oh well, that's it for him. The big game hunter wins because he has the gun. And as we have learned from history, he who has the gun always wins in evolution. We should have picked Darwin this time, next time. My first games were all with Charles Darwin, and I never made it past the... I think I usually died in the 5th expedition. Okay, I'll just risk it because I don't want to run through the fire here. Yep, told you so. This is the location of another thing, of another seal. Volcanoes are currently inactive, so let's run. Okay, bongo, explore, activate it, and then run. I think this, I don't know if this bit burns, but I'm also not too keen on finding out. Run to this village, please. And try to not die on the way. Shit. Okay, we didn't lose anyone, that was good. By the way, something you should try to keep in mind is that if you run through this and you lose sanity, and you walk very long, then the last bit of travel might consider that a loss of sanity, so you might have to do that with 0 sanity. And it's a situation we didn't run into just yet, but if it happens to you, you're in trouble, because then you're very likely to lose crewmates. They might kill each other, which is highly annoying. They might just run away, then they might return actually, but they might just run away, and these, it's just, don't do that. Come on, go here, there, there, and there. So they run away, and you'll just lose a lot of people, and it's really bad for your expedition. I mean, I shouldn't have to say that, but it's really bad for your expedition to lose people left and right. Okay, let's see how much we explored already and where the stupid seals might be. So we got one here. This is not part of the map. We got one here, which is also... no, this is... we don't have any other seals here. Okay, come on. Don't go that far. Scroll is also a bit off in this. Would you stop that? Okay, we don't have anything here, or here, or here. We have mostly explored this. There might be another seal, because there's so much I know those are all dead volcanoes. Oh, you can climb... no, you can't climb a volcano. Okay. Yeah. I wish there was some way to prevent your people from... Shit, I can't... I was hoping I could walk through that, but this is sulfur lake and you can't walk through those. Apparently you cannot walk through sulfur lakes. Also, this is too dangerous for my taste, so I'm going to try to go here. And please do not go through the territory that has the... that looks like it was burned already, because for some reason burnt territory will burn again. I mean, it's not like there is much left to burn here, but fires will spread all over the place. Okay. I'm probably also going to cut the video here. So, yeah, I'm going to cut the video and I'll jump right back to this. But I'd feel better about this if I had more time buffer here. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.